Hello my friends, my name is Olivia and today we're going to start a new topic on kinematics, physics, which is called resistors and resistance. So what is resistance? Resistance is the measure of how hard it is for current to travel in a circuit. A circuit is like a form of wires, conductors, and it's like a form to make current go and turn into other forms of energy to like light up and make the conductors or the resistors to function, which we're going to talk about in this video. So firstly, what is resistance? I'm repeating myself. So resistance is the measure of how hard it is for current or charge or energy, if it's more simpler for you, to go through a circuit. So the connectors of a circuit are wires, and in wires there's always some resistance in it. We also have such thing called resistors. So resistors are, for example, take the example of a light bulb. So like the law of energy conservation, energy does not, it's not made or it can disappear. It's only transforming in other forms of energy. So the potential energy in the battery is going to be transforming into the current, which will go through the circuit into the resistors, and the resistors will have that resistance, the measure of charge, like how hard it is to go through the circuit, which will transform in other kinds of energy, for example, heat or light. So a light bulb, if you think of a light bulb, there's this little glass, circular glass thing around a wire. And so when current goes inside of the wire, it like transforms in another type of energy of current, which is light, and that's how a light bulb is actually like functioning. But of course, this is not the only thing, the resistance. We also have conductors. Conductors in a circuit is also have resistance in them. So we have two types of resistance. We have resistance in series and we have resistance in parallel. So resistance in series are when resistors go like one against another, not against, but like in one row. So that means that current only has one pathway to go through. And that's why the resistance increases, the total resistance. Also, you can get the total resistance of a circuit in series by using the formula of Rp equals R1 plus R2 plus R3, etc. We also have resistance in resistors or resistance in parallel, which means that that's when resistors go in parallel forms in a circuit. And you can also get it by a different formula, which is called, well, not called, but it is 1 divided by Rp equals 1 divided by R1 plus 1 divided by R2, etc. If you only have two resistors in a circuit, you can use another formula, which is Rp equals R1 by R2 divided by R1 plus R2. R1 and R2, etc. are the number of resistors in a circuit. You can just put it by numbers. And finally, the measurement and the symbol. So it is measured in ohm, a little symbol, and ohm is like, that's the symbol. I can't draw it right now, but you can Google it. So ohm is spelled O-H-M, and this is all for today, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.